China, a land steeped in rich history and vibrant culture, stands as a beacon of diversity and contrast. From its ancient traditions to its modern innovations, the country enthralls visitors with its multifaceted allure. Within this vast nation lies a tapestry of landscapes, traditions, and people, each contributing to the mosaic of Chinese identity. One aspect that captivates the imagination is the perception of femininity in Chinese women, which is intertwined with the country's cultural fabric and historical narrative. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. To truly understand the essence of China, one must embark on a journey that traverses its expansive geography. From the bustling metropolises of Beijing and Shanghai to the serene countryside of Guilin and the majestic peaks of the Himalayas, the landscape offers a kaleidoscope of experiences. Amidst this backdrop, the image of feminine women emerges, shaped by centuries of tradition and evolving societal norms. In Chinese culture, femininity is often associated with grace, elegance, and a sense of harmony with nature. This ideal is deeply rooted in Confucian philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of filial piety, respect for authority, and adherence to traditional gender roles. Throughout history, women in China have been revered for their role as caregivers, homemakers, and custodians of family values. Yet beneath this traditional facade lies a dynamic and evolving portrayal of femininity in modern China. The rapid pace of urbanization and economic development has brought about significant social changes, challenging traditional gender norms and reshaping perceptions of femininity. Today, Chinese women are increasingly pursuing education and career opportunities, breaking free from the constraints of traditional roles to assert their independence and agency. In urban centers like Beijing and Shanghai, women are at the forefront of innovation and entrepreneurship, driving economic growth and reshaping the social landscape. They are CEOs, scientists, artists, and activists, defying stereotypes and carving out their place in society. This transformation is reflected in changing attitudes towards beauty standards, fashion, and lifestyle choices, as Chinese women embrace individuality and self-expression. Moreover, the portrayal of femininity in Chinese media and popular culture plays a crucial role in shaping societal perceptions. From iconic figures in literature and film to influential celebrities and social media influencers, women serve as cultural ambassadors, embodying ideals of beauty, strength, and resilience. Through their artistry and creativity, they challenge stereotypes and inspire millions to embrace their authentic selves. In recent years, China has witnessed a burgeoning feminist movement, driven by a new generation of activists who are pushing for gender equality and social justice. From grassroots campaigns to online advocacy, women are mobilizing to address issues such as workplace discrimination, gender-based violence, and reproductive rights. Their voices are reshaping public discourse and catalyzing change, highlighting the complex interplay between tradition and modernity in Chinese society. Yet despite these strides towards gender equality, challenges remain. Deep-seated patriarchal attitudes persist in certain segments of society, perpetuating gender stereotypes and limiting opportunities for women. Issues such as the gender pay gap, lack of representation in leadership roles, and entrenched cultural biases continue to impede progress towards true gender parity. In rural areas and marginalized communities, women face additional barriers to empowerment, including limited access to education, healthcare, and economic resources. Addressing these systemic inequalities requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses policy reform, grassroots activism, and cultural transformation. Only by dismantling gender norms and fostering inclusivity can China harness the full potential of its diverse female population. The intersectionality of gender with other dimensions of identity, such as class, ethnicity, and sexuality, adds layers of complexity to the discourse on femininity in China. Women from minority backgrounds, such as the Uyghur, Tibetan, and Mongolian communities, often face intersecting forms of discrimination and marginalization, further exacerbating existing inequalities. Despite these challenges, the resilience and determination of Chinese women continue to inspire hope for a more equitable future. Through their resilience, creativity, and collective action, they are reshaping the narrative of femininity in China, challenging stereotypes, and advocating for a more inclusive and just society. As China continues to navigate the complexities of modernization and globalization, the empowerment of women will be essential to realizing its full potential on the world stage. Indeed, the representation of femininity in China is not confined to a singular narrative, but is instead a multifaceted tapestry woven from the threads of history, culture, and contemporary dynamics. One cannot overlook the influence of traditional values which continue to shape perceptions of gender roles and expectations. Confucian ideals of hierarchy, harmony, and filial piety have long underpinned social norms, prescribing distinct roles for men and women within the family and society at large. Within this framework, Chinese women have historically been revered for their nurturing and supportive roles, often sacrificing personal ambitions for the betterment of their families. The concept of Zhaoji, or the virtuous woman, extolled virtues such as modesty, obedience, and selflessness, reinforcing the notion of femininity as synonymous with domesticity and moral integrity. Yet, alongside these traditional ideals, Chinese history is replete with examples of formidable women who defied societal expectations and left an indelible mark on the course of events. From legendary figures like Mulan, the warrior heroine who disguised herself as a man to defend her family and country, to Empress Dowager Cixi, who wielded immense political power during the late Qing dynasty, women have played pivotal roles in shaping China's destiny. The advent of the Communist Revolution in 1949 brought about significant changes in the status of women, as the new government sought to eradicate feudalistic practices and promote gender equality as a cornerstone of socialist ideology. Women were encouraged to participate in the workforce, receive education, and engage in political life, leading to tangible gains in women's rights and empowerment. Under the leadership of Mao Zedong, slogans such as "Women hold up half the sky" became rallying cries for gender equality, signaling a departure from traditional patriarchal norms. Women were mobilized to contribute to the nation-building project, breaking free from the confines of the home to assume roles in industry, agriculture, and government. However, the reality of women's experiences under Maoist rule was complex, marked by contradictions between rhetoric and practice. While women made significant strides in terms of educational attainment and workforce participation, they continued to face systemic discrimination and entrenched gender biases. Moreover, the state's emphasis on collective identity and class struggle often overshadowed the specific needs and aspirations of women as a distinct social group. The period of economic reform and opening up, initiated by Deng Xiaoping in the late 1970s, ushered in a new era of social transformation and cultural revitalization. As China embraced market-oriented reforms and embarked on a path of rapid modernization, the role of women in society underwent profound changes. On the one hand, economic liberalization created new opportunities for women to pursue education, employment, and entrepreneurship, leading to a burgeoning class of female professionals and business leaders. Women entered previously male-dominated sectors such as finance, technology, and media, challenging stereotypes and redefining notions of success and ambition. On the other hand, the transition to a market economy also exposed women to new forms of exploitation and inequality, as they grappled with the pressures of work-life balance, unequal pay, and limited access to social services. The rise of consumer culture and media sensationalism further reinforced narrow beauty standards and gendered expectations, placing additional burdens on women to conform to idealized notions of femininity. In recent years, the proliferation of digital technologies and social media platforms has provided new avenues for Chinese women to assert their voices and challenge prevailing norms. Online activism, feminist blogs, and grassroots initiatives have emerged as powerful catalysts for social change, enabling women to mobilize around issues such as sexual harassment, reproductive rights, and workplace discrimination. Yet the digital realm is not immune to censorship and surveillance, as the Chinese government seeks to control dissenting voices and maintain social stability. Feminist activists and advocates face censorship, harassment, and even imprisonment for their outspokenness, underscoring the continued struggle for freedom of expression and women's rights in China. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, are there any specific topics you would like to learn more about? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.